Surviving in the world today can be hard. It can be downright dirty. Life is going to throw you obstacles at your feet every day, challenges that are going to shake you to your inner core. You're either going to rise above it or fall below. Every day when you wake up, you have two choices. You can be your own best friend or your own mortal enemy. My best advice I can give you, be your own best friend in this lifetime, because the guy next door is his own worst enemy. Just like the lizard, he's got to survive in this world, in this harsh world we live in every day that never gives back. He's just looking for a nice warm meal, a cool place to rest his head, and shelter from everything around him that's trying to take him down. He just wants to play in the sun, lay in nature, and enjoy the essence of the Baja. Never give up. Never stop going. Never stop fighting. Because this world will take you down if you allow it. Never give up on yourself. And fight harder than you did yesterday. Thank you so much. I bless you all, and I wish you all nothing but the best in life. Hi, this is James from Fearless in Cabo. How you guys doing today? Hopefully awesome. We're just outside of Cabo San Lucas. We're about 15 miles north in an exclusive subdivision called Rolling Hills Estates. If you're new to the channel, we're building our exclusive home right outside of Cabo San Lucas, right on the Pacific Ocean. We are super excited about this project. It is awesome. It's so beautiful out here in nature, and we're just a stone throw away from downtown Cabo San Lucas. We're building our own dream house, and we started with the casita first because we need a place to live. We're going to be living here temporarily while the main house gets built. And we have several updates that we want to show you this week, and we're super excited. Let's go ahead and peek around this corner. Let's see what happened. This dirt right here is rock hard, if you can tell, you know, but we actually we're going to do a 1/2-inch layer of concrete base. So there is no problem with eroding or this, because we do get pretty bad rains in August and September because it's hurricane season in August and September. So we're going to do a 1/2-inch layer of concrete for all of this. So, and when water comes down there, this will eventually be all rock in here. We'll do a 1/2-inch layer of rock right here. We put this shelf right here for the 2 cassettes. We decided not to do 2 mini splits as originally planned. After doing a bunch of research, because this is a big open space, we decided to do 2 carrier cassettes, 3 tons, because when you have a big open space, it's much better to do cassettes because it's going to cool down the area way more efficiently than wall mini splits. And plus we have the roof, the ceiling height and the roof to hide it. So this is 12 feet long, 30 inches wide, and it's right around the middle of the hallway right here. So I gave it enough room so the motor can breathe on both sides. So one is going to be right here and one is going to be right here. They're about 12 feet apart. And then I did a storage closet for the hot water heater. So we're going to have a 50-gallon gas water heater for this closet. We have electrical outlet right here in case we need to plug anything in. And this is just nice because, this is not the most aesthetically pleasing thing to look at. So we want to hide it as much as possible. Normally, in the States, we would put it in the garage, but there's no garage on this side of the property. So we're going to hide it right here under the stairs. No one's going to see it. Eventually in the future, this is all going to be ivy. And then I'm going to probably plant trees down here looking up. So no one will even notice this is down here. So this is turning out pretty nice. And eventually we're going to build a retaining wall that is coming down this way to avoid you know, any future floods and when we do get heavier rains. We only get 4 inches of rain a year, but it seems like 80% of it comes in August and September during one of these storms. So let's go inside the unit, check out, let's see what the guys have done so far this week. And if you notice these cutouts right there, one right there and one right there, that is where the cassettes are going. And I got 2 of these Carrier air conditioning cassettes right here, and they weigh about 50 pounds each. And they're enough to cool the entire space, more than enough. So I'd rather have more than less. So they're gonna be flush mount with the ceiling, and they're gonna cool off the space very efficiently compared to wall mini splits. And when you have a large open space, it's much easier. So one cassette will go right here. The kitchen is gonna be right here. And so it's centered to the space in the kitchen. So the kitchen island will be somewhere about right here. And the cassette will be right here. So it'll cool off this space evenly, cool off this space evenly, and this space evenly, because it shoots about 15 feet. And then the one for the master bedroom, this is the master bed right here. And then you're gonna have 2 nightstands, a ceiling fan above, and the other 3-ton cassette will be right here. And then you've got 2 in-wall speakers right there, and then 2 in-wall speakers right there. And so we got most of the can lights in already. Actually, all of them in, except for those 2. We're waiting for that bracket to be finished. Okay, let's go in the shower and the bathroom and see what's going on in here. We get all the wall tiles. So this is an 11x6 shower. It's huge. It's 11x6, and you got 11 feet ceilings as well. You got a huge shower shelf. This is 6 foot long, 18 inches high. I'm not entirely pleased with the choices of tile that we had to choose from. I like the black tile. It's really dynamic, it's glamorous. I don't like this at all. This doesn't look good. Maybe it's with the grout, but we're gonna end up taking this off. And I think I'm just gonna order either a very light gray or a white tile. The choices here are extremely limited. I don't like all the choices that we have in Cabo San Lucas. I'm used to going to a huge store warehouse that's probably the size of Costco to choose from tile. And the tile selection here is just, I think is atrocious. I wish it could be better. You know, for a luxurious city like Cabo San Lucas, you should have the best tile selections, and we don't sometimes. So this is something I'm gonna have to do more research on, because I wanna replace this tile and I wanna replace this tile. Our original floor tile was actually, I ordered it from this company, and they actually, I gave them the money. They took my order, and the guy said they would be ready in 10 days. And 35 days go by, and I called him to do an update to find out what the hell's going on with my tile, and he said he never even ordered it. So I'm like, I'm astonished anyone like this would even stay in business. It's absolutely disgusting business practices. I talked to several people that work for his company, and they said that he has a pattern of this business. And just people like this should not be in business. I don't care what country you're in. You shouldn't be doing business like this. You're basically wasting people's time, stealing people's money, and it's just horrible business practices. But this is somewhat similar to what I originally picked. And he said that he didn't order it on time, probably because he had to pay other bills. And but the one that I picked was it had a little bit glossier sheen. It was more like the sheen of the shower. And I'm just very disappointed, because I'm having a design with very limited choices, and it's extremely difficult. And I'm probably gonna end up ordering some stuff from the States, because I can't find anything here. And it's just very challenging, very difficult. So it's very frustrating. You know, when I got the black tile, and we ordered for the last house, everything at Inner Ceramic. I should have just got stuff from Inner Ceramic directly. They didn't have anything I actually loved, so that's why I had to go looking for other options. But just be aware out there, because there's a lot of companies that, you know, are fly-by-night companies, they, you know, this guy has apparently been doing it for years. And I did trust him because a good friend recommended him to me, because his sibling worked there, and it's just a bad situation. And it's just disgusting business practices when someone conducts business like this and then just lies about it and tries to blame other people. But nevertheless, that's just the lessons of life. And I love all the updates on the house except for the shower. We'll get that fixed. I'm not worried about that. So, but other than that, everything is going great in Cabo San Lucas. We do have a storm coming here tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't do too much destruction, because I love the town. We're in the front of the property right now. We were just down there where the hot water tank is going to be, the gas water heater will be. But this is the front yard of the property. The casita won't have access to this spot right here, but this is all going to be eventually flat. We're flattening it out. We removed about 24 inches of dirt from here all the way to the black fence right there with the rebar hanging on it. And eventually, if you see this blue string line right here, we're going to do a probably 24 or 36 inch pony wall to divert the water, you know, when we have like a pretty nasty storm coming, because the water will come down this cul-de-sac, and eventually it's going to, you know, if we don't divert it, it's going to go right on the house. That's the last thing we want. So this is about 24 inches lower than the original plans. So it's just going to be a nice different architectural element. And then we're going to plant some nice shrubs right here. This will eventually be rock or artificial grass right here. I haven't decided yet to see what it looks like, but our good friend, the Toyota on the property is pretty brown. It's looking pretty sad. So I don't know if I'm going to have to replant it some other place, but it's got great arms, great structure, but it's not green. I don't know why people love these trees so much. People love it in the Baja, but I like green. I don't like brown trees. But that's all the updates for the casita. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I really thank you for your time. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share it with a friend. If you look over my shoulder, we got a huge storm coming in brewing right now, coming in Cabo San Lucas. It's going to probably hit us sometime tomorrow. And I'm a little bit concerned about how bad this storm is, because we had 5 earthquakes last night, and that is not normal. So we don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be interesting. You guys have a wonderful day.